Hi friends, welcome back to a dark night here in Florida. As you may be aware, the Hurricane Milton hit Florida, causing significant damage, especially in Gulf Coast cities. Let us start by understanding what hurricane is, and how the naming has been done. Then we will see what disaster Hurricane Milton made on its way. A hurricane is a tropical system with winds that have reached a constant speed of 74 miles, which is 120 kilometers per hour or more. The eye of a storm is usually 20 to 30 miles, which is 33 to 50 kilometers wide, and a hurricane may be over 400 miles or 650 kilometers wide. The dangers of a storm include torrential rains, high winds, storm surges and tornadoes. Since 1953, Atlantic tropical storms had been named from lists originated by the National Hurricane Center. They are now maintained and updated through a strict procedure by an international committee of the World Meteorological Organization. There are 6 lists of names used in rotation and recycled every 6 years, which means the 2023 list will be used again in 2029. Let us see how hurricane classified. The scale includes 5 categories based on the storm's sustained wind speeds. It also estimates potential damage to property, ranging from some damage to catastrophic. The highest is Category 5, which means a storm that has a sustained wind speed of 157 miles per hour, which is 255 kilometers or higher. Milton was a Category 5 hurricane. Milton spawned off the east coast of Mexico and moved across the Gulf of Mexico toward Florida in a direct path. Once on land, Milton crossed the state and headed into the Atlantic. Along with Milton, there were 126 tornadoes reported, which is the second active on record till date. Milton was still a Category 5 storm with 165 miles per hour winds as it approached Florida's Gulf Coast. It fluctuated between Category 4 and 5, and eventually became Category 3 when it made landfall at Siesta Key. As per BBC News, at least 16 deaths have been confirmed so far. Milton knocked out electricity to more than 3 million people. Fire and emergency services were halted, millions were without power, streets and homes were flooded, and power lines and trees knocked down as Hurricane Milton made landfall Wednesday night on Florida's west coast. Florida had declared state of emergency. The area just south of Tampa Bay was under a mandatory evacuation order ahead of the storm, and residents countywide were told to shelter in place as Milton moved in. Florida gas stations in some major cities face fuel shortages amid Hurricane Milton evacuations. Orlando International Airport was closed to commercial and private passenger operations. I lost power at 2:55 a.m. when a tree fell on the street electric line. It says, we cannot stop natural disasters, but we can arm ourselves with knowledge. So many lives wouldn't have to be lost if there was enough disaster preparedness. Thanks for watching, friends. Please stay safe wherever you are. What we can do is, think wisely and act wisely, and live the best possible way. Have a great time, guys. See you all in the next video.